Welcome, my friend, to Eden's Grove. Today we're going to be building a foundational meditation practice. I very strongly believe in experimenting with meditation practices and trying new things, but I also believe it's equally as valuable to have a basic meditation that you can return to over and over again. This session is not for you to follow what I say exactly or completely, but for you to pick up the pieces that most resonate with you so that you can start building your own foundational practice. A home base, a quiet place to land. So, let's begin by getting settled. Find yourself any position that's comfortable to you. It doesn't need to be seated or cross-legged. The only important thing is to find a balance between dignity and ease. Rooted but relaxed. You can close your eyes if that feels most comfortable to you, or you can relax your gaze, choosing a focal point in front of you, but then relaxing your vision to include the periphery. And when you're ready, let's take 3 deep breaths to arrive here together. Inhale through your nose, into your stomach if you can. Exhale completely from your nose or mouth. Inhale, maybe feel a slight lift of the heart. Maybe feel a slight lengthening from the crown of the head. And exhale, soften. Soften your forehead. Soften your jaw. Soften your shoulders. Inhale, receive the life-giving oxygen from all around you. And exhale, let go of something that is no longer serving you. And now bring your attention gently to the breath. Let your breath be soft and natural and unforced. And then begin to scan through your body as you continue to breathe, searching for the point where the sensations of the breath are the strongest for you. This could be at the tip of your nose, the back of your throat, your chest, your stomach, absolutely anywhere. Finding the place that feels the best for you to rest in this anchor. Now your meditation object can be absolutely anything. It could be a repeated mantra. It could be looking at the flame of a candle. It could be bringing your attention to the sounds around you. So I invite you to experiment with many different meditation objects. But today we're going to rest on the breath as our anchor. But as we do, I want to remind you that the meditation is never about the object itself, but about the cultivating of your attention to the object. So rest for a few moments here, softly on the breath as your anchor. And now a quiet invitation to be still. Stillness doesn't mean being rigid. It's a certain kind of commitment to yourself. There's an old image that muddy water clears best by leaving it alone. So commit to yourself now to remain still for the rest of the session as best you can. Allow the breath to continue to deepen. Allow the nervous system to start to calm down. And allow the body to continue to soften. The forehead, the jaw, the shoulders, the hands, the feet. If something does arise, like an itch or a discomfort, that's perfectly fine. But what I'll ask is, even if just for a breath or two, try to allow that sensation to be. Maybe it fixes itself without you having to do anything. But if it is still asking for your attention, attend to it slowly and purposefully as part of the meditation. Inevitably, if it hasn't happened already, thoughts will arise. This is not a failure or a mistake of the meditation. This is part of the meditation, and a very important part. Whenever you notice that your mind has gone astray, simply acknowledge what has caught your attention without judgment, and then compassionately return to the breath. Return back home. Without judgment. I feel like that's a concept that a lot of people have misconceptions about. This isn't saying that you shouldn't have any judgments. You're a human, and so you always will. But the point of meditation is not to suppress any feelings, but to notice how easily the mind goes off track. To notice how quick we are to judge. But then we're not trying to have no thoughts or to have no judgments, but to just not allow ourselves to get caught up in them, and then to compassionately return to the breath. Imagine your mind is a puppy. If a puppy were excited about something, you wouldn't get mad at the puppy for being excited. It's just a puppy. Scolding the puppy will probably make it act out more in the future. But by cultivating a space of stillness and love, then you come to find that the puppy will calm down all by itself. You don't need to force it to do anything. So let's sit in stillness for a few moments. And if at any point you notice your mind starting to wander, compassionately return to the breath. This isn't about doing anything perfectly. This is just about being here and letting here be enough. Allow your breath to be your hammock as it gently sways you and supports you. Feel your nervous system continue to soften as you cultivate this place of stillness. Begin to notice more and more nuance to the sensations as you breathe. Notice the space in between the breaths. I want to stress that whatever you are feeling in this moment or at any other moment of any meditation is perfectly okay. You don't need to feel any certain way in order to meditate well. You don't need to be calm or clear or focused. The thing that matters the most is sincerity. It's in meeting yourself wherever you're at with honesty and care. It doesn't matter if you are apathetic, if you're distracted, if a part of you doesn't want to be here. That's all okay. As long as you meet it with sincerity, that is enough. You are enough in this moment or any other one. And this is it. This is meditation. Being in the present moment, resting in the anchor of your meditation object, noticing whenever your mind gets taken away, and then compassionately returning to the home of your anchor. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to solve or to figure out. Simply to allow life to unfold just as it is, as you surrender to the present moment. You now have every tool you need to guide your own foundational meditation with gentle tweaking here and there to make it more and more your own. Before we finish up, I want to give a gentle reminder that meditation is a relationship. Some days it's clear and focused and bright, and other days it's difficult and a chore. But each time you show up, especially with sincerity, you deepen that connection. The most important part is that you show up. And so Thank you for showing up with me today. If you have any questions or any experiences you'd like to share from this meditation, I would love to hear from you in the comments. And I'm also going to humbly ask for your like. I hope it's clear how passionate I am about this channel and the fact that it's brand new. Every single like is that much more important. But no matter what you go on to do after this, I hope you carry just a thread of stillness with you. Thank you for sharing your energy with me today. Namaste.